Okay, let's check our work. Number 13 says, what fraction of this pizza garden contains peppers? Well, how many sections does our pizza garden have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. So I know that my denominator is going to be 8, which means I can get rid of D because it has a 6 as the denominator, so that's not going to be my answer. And then I need to figure out how many sections contain peppers. These are my peppers. So I have 2 sections with peppers. So my answer should be 2/8. That is letter B. Okay, so B is my answer. 2/8. Use diagrams. Jane is making a memory quilt from some of her old favorite clothes that are too small. She will use t-shirts for the shaded squares in the pattern. Which names the part of the quilt that will be made of t-shirts? All right, which names the part of the quilt that will be made as t-shirts? T-shirts are the shaded squares. Okay, so first I need to find out how many squares I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. So 8, whenever it is a fraction, we say it as eighths. You add the THS. So it needs to be something eighths. So can I get rid of any of my answer choices? Yes. This one says fourths and that one says sixths. It's not going to be either of those. So let's get rid of those. Now we have 2/8 or 4/8. So how many are shaded? Because that's what the t-shirts are. They're shaded. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded squares. So my answer is going to be 4/8. All right. Number 15. Multi-step. This means I'm going to be doing more than one operation. A pizza garden has 6 sections. So I'm going to stop right there. And I'm going to draw a pizza garden, just like we had up here. So I need a circle. And it says there are 6 sections. So I need to draw it in 6s. All right, I have 6 sections. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 sections are planted with tomatoes. All right, so a tomato kind of looks like this, and it has little sprout things. It's kind of like an oval. 2 sections planted with tomatoes. Got it? Which fraction represents the part of the garden without tomatoes? Okay, so I know that I'm working with 6 sections. When we have a 6 on the bottom of our fraction, we say it is sixths. All of my answer choices have 6 as an answer choice. Okay, so now I need to figure out how many sections do not have tomatoes. They are without tomatoes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections with no tomatoes. My answer is 4/6. C is my answer. If you pick 2/6, you probably are thinking how many do have tomatoes, right? So be very careful. Make sure you read closely. If it says without or does not have, that's what you're looking for, the other part. Let's look at our last one. What fraction names the shaded part of the shape? All right, well, first thing I have to do is figure out how many parts I have in the shape. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. I know my denominator is going to be 8. So which answer choices can I get rid of? I can get rid of this one because it has a 6 on the bottom, and I can get rid of this one because it also has a 6 on the bottom. We're working with eighths. Eighths. So I'm looking for the shaded part. How many are shaded? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are shaded. So my answer is 6/8 are shaded. 2/8 are not shaded. Okay? How did you do on this? I'm hoping you did really well. On the next couple of pages is your graded work. Remember, in your math journal, you have all of your words written out, so you can make sure you spell them correctly if it's asking you to spell them. And we've been through how to figure out what your denominator will be in your fraction and what your numerator will be based on what's said in the question. If you need me, please reach out.